can upgrade to Alapolis. Sadly, no way for me to get more siege workshops, and I need more conversion range. Okay, you go after the goat. These should be the units that they have in limited numbers. Do they have, I think one monastery should be here and another here. I need to track where are these monasteries. And probably one more Alapolis. I need to hotkey these priests. And you guys come here. And you're free. How amazing is that? Let's look around, but I believe that the land is all open for us. Here is another monastery. So yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Oh, there was another settlement here. Interesting. And now they're attacking me here. Maybe scouts live here. Okay. And they killed him. Oh, that's very unfortunate. So here's where I will land. need more gold. Now it should be more than enough. Yeah, I probably can put more HP on my villagers if needed. That should be a strong army. Yep, that'll be the end of my barrack here. Ah. But I need actually to protect this, so very smart. The AI was incredible here. Yeah, that was a totally... They only got it out of luck, but still, that was quite impressive. So I will have to research one short swordsman here. So yeah. Very good, very good. Let's move forward. So here is one of the temples that I have to destroy. I'm gonna place my priests here. Very good, very good. Oh crap. Ugh. Okay, we got artifact, which is the loot from my raiding. let's proceed with care. Ooh. Let's go there, right here. So clumsy to move around. And we need to fend off our enemies here. Very good, we got a champion. Woo. Okay, sluggish advance, but still pretty cool. So that's another cool detail of Eye Candy. And now I'm looking to destroy the last monastery from Britain. Yeah, here he is. My Berserk, and also my Berserk here. So that should be Lensfarn, like the way that they would show how it was the church of Lensfarn that was in the northern part of Britain. So let's proceed with our raid and get our relic inside of it, which will be our loot. Very good. Ooh. So now it's all safe. Our ruins are protected from the Saxons, which came back from the game. That was much more dynamic than what I was initially thinking, and we also got this, which is pretty cool. The champion. Yeah, and they're still attacking me. And that should be the last one. There are some composite bowmen, but since I will not be going to Ireland, I will show later about it. That should be a GG. Yeah, my allies queued defend, and that was great. Too bad that they usually get units stuck around, so they are very reactive. They do not walk around. They will only react in attack, then they would move better. For Sweden, they were capable of waging war against the Slavs, so very good. Now let's see what else I need. Writing, Sorg, yeah. Raise our monasteries, collect the treasure. The island of Gotland has fallen, yeah. We did everything that was needed. GG, folks. That was how to play Vikings in Age of Empires 1. And we shall get it. GG, folks. GG. Okay, now there is a big historical outcome. The earliest date gaming for a Viking raid is June 8th, 793 AD, when the Norse attacked the monastery of Lindisfarne, the Holy Island, on the east coast of England. For the next 200 years, European history would have been filled with tales of Vikings and their plundering. Monasteries were frequent targets of Norse raiders, not because the raiders were particularly anti-Christian, but because that's where the money was. The raiders recognized that the fact and took advantage of it. The cruel and bloody portrayal of these raids has probably been overstated. Exaggerations may have occurred in the writings of authors from several eras. By the contemporary authors who originally described the raids, learned Christians who were inimical to the pagan Norse and who may have been the victims of the raids, and by modern authors who may have misinterpreted earlier texts. The Norse pagan religion helped to propel the Norse expansion through two key beliefs. The first was the belief that for most people there was no existence after death. Death was the end for all but a few chosen warriors who enjoyed the pleasures of Valhalla. Thus, since there was no afterlife, the only thing that survived after death was one's reputation. Norsemen risked everything to gain and protect it. A man's fame and honor in life and his good name after death were so important that a man was insensitive to the opinion of the community. He might not otherwise fear anything nor flinch at death, but the respect of the community was of paramount importance. The second key belief of Norsemen was that the time of one's death is determined by fate. Therefore, one sought to make the very best of every moment of life, because the worst that could happen would be death, and the best that could happen would be fame and an enhancement to one's reputation, since one couldn't affect the time of one's own death, which was predestined anyway. There was nothing to lose and everything to gain by being bold and adventurous. In Scandinavia, there were not yet any uniform states. Norway, Sweden, and Denmark didn't exist. All the Nordic people spoke the same language, and the difference between the people were not as great as they are today. Yet there were distinctions between Norwegian, Swedish, and Danish Vikings. The Danes and Norwegians went westwards, concentrated on England, which the Danes eventually conquered in 1066, and the Mediterranean. The Swedes, on the other hand, went mostly eastwards into modern-day Russia and further on to Byzantium, setting up forts along the way for defense. Runestones and archaeological artifacts found on the island of Gotland show that the trade exchange between Sweden and the Near East was very intense at this time in history. The Swedes all settled in the Russian town of Novgorod, which they called Homgard, and in the 9th century they were ruling Kiev. In 907, a force of 2,000 Norse ships and 80,000 Russian attacked Constantinople. They were bought off by the Emperor of Byzantium with very favorable terms of trade. That's amazing. So yeah, and we had a very good military campaign. That was a lot of kills, a good kill and death ratio, and they also did very well, our allies, even though they died more than killed. The Saxons could kill very few and die a lot, and Britons actually killed a lot of our allies. Still, no kill from the Irish, and the Scots also killed a few of our ally units. There's also the Slavs, which were also beaten very hard by us, but they also killed a bunch of our allies. But still, that was pretty great. So yeah, pretty amazing. We got the best army. For the economy, the best economy as well, villager high and top gold. There was tribute, so I gave a lot to our ally, to the Danes. And for religion, there was a lot of conversions, so that was pretty amazing. And yeah, that's so great, the way that it's altered. So we Dark Age, and then we went to the Feudal Age, but the Saxons went first. And also survival. Woo! Everyone survived to the end, which is not entirely what happened. Total score? Yeah. So GG folks. And that was pretty amazing, and we were very dominant. So yeah, thank you very much for watching how it was a blood tide scenario, which was, in my opinion, my favorite Viking scenario from any Age of Empires. And now we know how to play Vikings in Age of Empires. Very good, GG. Thanks for watching. Please like, subscribe, and I see you next time.